Auckland Mayor Wayne Brown, what's he been up to now? Well, he's got rid of a $640,000 debt. By why? Some association the local council belongs to, and he's going, don't see any benefit there. In fact, they're just a bunch of drunkards have a party once a year. What's your thoughts, Vaughan?
Oh, kia ora, Max, and good to see you, bro. Hey, so some association. Well, gee, I tell you what's a bit more than that. Local Government New Zealand, or LGNZ, that is actually like quite a big advocacy group that I think all councils in New Zealand that are a member of. So yeah, yesterday, Auckland Council absolutely threw a turd in the punch bowl and pulled out. So they're the biggest member, and so a $640,000 annual subscription fee. God bless you, Wayne Brown. That's all I can say. So, yeah, look, Auckland's out. And sort of, I think we talked about it offline, but what I'd like to go on about, why I agree with Wayne Brown and why Auckland should have pulled out is, well, LGNZ is the epitome of that phrase that we all have heard, self-licking ice cream. A self-licking ice cream is something that exists, gives off the illusion that it serves a purpose, but never actually achieves any meaningful goals. And, self-licking ice creams, like, they create this artificial need for their own existence. And we all sort of believe that they should be there, and we don't know why. So, Max, LGNZ is actually not alone. It's one of many advocacy groups who could have that question mark put above their head about what value do they really offer. You could add this, and these are only my opinions, Max, Business New Zealand, EMA, business chambers, business associations. There's a lot of organisations that started out pre the digital era and started off as subscription-based boys clubs. And, and man, is 2023 the year of yesterday's men? Society has evolved at such a rate that these advocacy groups are looking tired. And to be frank, Max, most of them are just glorified event management businesses, the usual pomp and fluff, an annual conference, a black tie awards evening, prizes for everybody that's prepared to buy a table for 10. And, you know what I think? I think Wayne Brown and Auckland Council has just fired a warning shot at these self-licking ice creams to have a good look at themselves and ask the question, what are we really doing here, folks? Are we relevant? So, do you think what I'm saying is fair, Max?
Absolutely, Vaughan. And look, I've looked into this quite deeply. And so Stuart Crosby is the president for this organisation, and the question was put to him, Vaughan, what benefits do you offer, and what are Auckland missing out on now? And he goes, primary benefit is we do lobbying on behalf of government. Well, ask yourself, the three waters. Most local governments are against that, and yet how did they go with their lobbying? Zero. I mean, that's proceeding. Admittedly, the co-governance thing might not be, but let's get back to it. What benefit do they offer? And of course, the next thing is he said, look, we can get them discounts on fuel. Well, Auckland City is big enough, powerful enough, and has enough vehicles. They could get their own discount. Thank you very much, Mr. Crosby. And he sat back there looking quite arrogant. I wondered what he does all day on the big fat salary that he gets from all these councils. The other factor was, not every council in New Zealand belongs to the organisation. So he doesn't have a dominating factor. And really, what's Auckland missing out on? Nothing. I think Wayne Brown's made a damn good idea there.
Hey, Max, and the irony. Stuart Crosby says, we can get you discounts on fuel while every council in New Zealand is crawling over themselves to make their fleets electric. It's like, that just goes to show how fossil fuel hit. You dinosaur, you donkey.
Good one, Vaughan. Hey, look, the other thing is, look, I do agree that everybody should be looking at their representative associations. Like there's BIDS, that's Auckland Business Association, not Auckland, but it keeps all over the country. And look, they virtually do nothing, and yet they force rates to be paid to themselves for their own fat salaries. Those people should be looked at again, and councils right now cannot
just
afford
ask the question.
Yep. And the other one is EMA. I think they do a damn good job in them. I get good value from that. So I'll support them, but they're good and bad. Chamber of Commerce, what did Michael Barnett do other than blather on the thing? You've got to ask yourself, are you getting value for money? Check it out, folks.